This is the English Literature Web YouTube channel. I am Professor L.B.Gayakawad is discussing today the topic Theme of Pilgrim's Progress by John Bunyan. This is the lecture number 263. The major theme of Pilgrim's Progress is a unity into God known as salvation. Remember, the main theme of this novel is the salvation. Salvation, it means that the character of Christian has gone into the body of Jesus Christ and he has become permanently the part of Jesus Christ's life in the heaven. Christian has to compensate more for this salvation. He has to sacrifice his home, his wife, his sons, and his estate. Salvation is received going into the heaven, which is very much difficult to journey. It is God throwing all the worldly pleasures of life. But man becomes a godly figure, that is the saint, through getting the salvation, and the same thing has happened with Christian. Pilgrim's Progress is an example of the best allegory in English literature. Man originally is greedy who makes sins through such greed. But such a man also cannot stop from doing salvation. Remember, the real thing is that man is a worldly figure. Man is very selfish. But if man wants to decide to get the salvation, and if he wants to put an example for society, then he can do that thing easily. Here, Christian has done that particular thing very easily. If man determines, he can bring the salvation to formation. Christian has possessed this salvation with his fixed determination and has gone into the soul of the Lord Jesus Christ. Christian and his wife Christiana pass through serious problems and both capture the place of heaven, living with God there. Themes related with religion are also there in Pilgrim's Progress. Remember, there are other themes also which are related to religion. Themes like suffering, grace, and debate in work are also discussed by Bunyan. Faith in work and trust in God are also the themes of the life of man with the main theme. Soul purification is also one of the themes in the novel. Remember, man can have the purification of his soul with the help of spiritualism, and that is done by Christian and Christiana. The theme of worldly life also has been described by the novelist. Bunyan says life is on the earth and not in the heaven. Remember, the main theme also is that the life is there really on the earth and it is not there in the heaven, because in the heaven there is everything which is God. The world in God's dream is living life on the earth. But this man has broken God's dream, doing great sins with estate available. So remember, God has provided man a lot of things. God saw a dream, and through this dream, God created this earth for the man. But this man has done many sins through his estate, through his selfishness, and that's why here God has stopped some happiness to this man. And that's why here we can say that the God is always unhappy with this man. And so if a man wants to get this God, he should have the salvation in his life like this Christian. So such a man never prefers to the salvation, and that's why such a common man, such a selfish man cannot like the salvation. But here Christian is not like the common person, uh, and that's why he has accepted that salvation in his life. But the theme again says that such a greedy man can purchase the salvation also if he determines with a fixed decision and can stop the turn of coming to birth and death. Remember, if this common man, selfish man, wants to stop his coming to earth and going to heaven, if he wants to stop, then he can stop this by determination and he can get the salvation, and by getting the salvation he cannot come to birth and he cannot die. He can be permanently the part of God. Knowledge acquisition is also the particular theme of this novel. This theme has come also here. He gets worldly as well as spiritual knowledge through the journey he has followed. Means Christian has followed a lot of journey and he has got the worldly as well as the spiritual heavenly knowledge. Christian and Christiana have proved this and stood as the ideals for the societies. Man should follow Bible or spirituality. That is also the message here. We know this through Christian and Christiana. The main and significant theme I know is to live humanity with man and man. Means humanity is the particular thing which is the main theme here. John Bunyan has suggested. Man's life shines through the labor he does for his societies. That is also the thing which is here like the theme. Finally, man reaps what he sows is the principle of man's life. Remember here, the last one is the very great message or teaching that man reaps what he sows. That is the particular thing. Means here, Christian has reaped what he has sowed. So these are the particular themes which we have seen through this particular novel, Pilgrim's Progress. Again, we will come in front of each other with a new topic. Till then, thank you very much.